Okay, time for a match. We have a sweet deck, and I mean, this is not a perfect hand, but we could maybe stall with a departure and then go deep analysis. We're on the draw also, uh, play, but hopefully our opponent is not too aggro. Yeah, I mean, we have triple burning vengeance and all gas, so we should be able to find, or not, but to find. The chat has changed since this last update. You cannot have it to the right, it always goes away. Don't know why, but we'll have to do without chat today. Okay, blue white. Okay, so we're facing flyers, obviously, or probably, I guess. Okay, Scab might be able to find us a Fateless Looting. Our start has not been optimal, but we have we have a deep analysis. We just need to find Burning Vengeance and get going. Now we have Una's Grace, which can later be valuable, I guess, because that we can use all these excess lands and turn them into cards. But we have to do it before we get potentially run over by flying creatures, but we have not seen anything so far. Okay, yeah, this is okay. So it's the flyer deck. The flying deck is okay. So now it should be game. The flying deck is easy to draft. A lot of the cards are common. They are also on curve 2, 3, 4, stuff like that, and basically all commons. They have very obvious synergies, but the power level, the power level of the deck just goes so high, I guess. I mean, it's not as good as when Burning Vengeance come together or when Reanimator comes together. It's more like a pretty straightforward, easy to draft blue-white flying deck that has been in a lot of formats. You can probably say that it's hard to get a train wreck if you draft white-blue, but it's also hard to get the best deck in the pod, I think. So now we have Burning Vengeance, we have Una's Grace, we have Silent Departure and Deep Analysis. Yeah. I can't see us losing from here, but we'll see. Would like to find like just a Fateless Looting or something. Okay, another Silent Departure. Yeah, okay, so now it's time to go. Next turn we can go Deep Analysis, Flashback Deep Analysis. Okay, yeah, and that there's the Signpost Uncommon, which is good. It pumps all the flyers, and it has flash. So it's a bit annoying against our sorcery bounce spells, but we should not fear. I think it's still only attacking us for 2, and we can still handle whatever comes out. Like that guy, we can bounce. We can bounce the 2/3, shoot the 3/3 that will turn into a 2/2. So let's see how we do this. And we have days. Okay. Yeah. We could go Silent Departure on the flyer. He cannot replay it. Have 1 blue up if some shenanigans happens. Shoot that guy, and if the 2/3 gets bounced here, the warden will just die, and then we can attack for 2. Okay. Memory lapse, but we can still just departure 1 more time, and it should be, yeah, and then we still kill, and we don't mind having the departure in the graveyard, so we'd rather have it there than in our hand. Offer the trade, but no. Yeah, now we have 6 mana, so if we draw lands, we can Una's Grace and do something else. Now we can Deep Analysis and Flashback. We have Days Up if something big is supposed to land. So I think it's... An opponent is already down to 13 and doesn't have a board. Okay, Wonder. Not good on this board because it just dies to Burning Vengeance. I could just offer a trade also if he wants it. And yeah, we could okay, so he doesn't trade, and then we just go Deep Analysis Flashback, I think, because we need to fill up on cards. Okay, Turtle is not bad, but doesn't work that good against flyers, I guess. So I think we better just shoot that guy. We still have Una's Grace if we even if we run out of Flashback. So okay, so pretty bad hits. We got land, turtle, land, land, but we can. I guess we have fodder for the Grace, and this shows why one Una's Grace is so important. Because you need, if you run out of gas and don't hit like we did now, just basically hit 4 lands, the Grace at least can get us out of this. Hookmaster, I don't really mind. It's a good card, but should not be devastating for us. And I guess Turtle works. I don't really know. We do need to start going for the dome here. Don't love this silent departure, but I guess we can Una's Grace also. And then maybe next turn go Man-O-War, Turtle or whatever. Okay, no. I pointed at him. Yeah, because we can Una's Grace twice next turn maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I do think. He will maybe replay Hookmaster. We can maybe Man-O-War it, play a Turtle. Do some sort of flashback next turn. Okay. Then we daze that guy. Perfect. We knew that he had it in hand, but I guess he waited until we were tapped out. But that's the beauty of daze. You don't have to have untapped mana. So that was probably his last chance to maybe crawl into this. Hookmaster will lock that Scav down again. Doesn't do that much. And now we have basically have the win, I think. But we will have to win next turn. We can look at a card first. Would be cool if like Lightning Bolt was in the format, but maybe it would be too broken in this deck. Just figure if we had triple Burning Vengeance. I guess we have Firebolt in the... Okay, that's actually a card. That's actually probably the card we are missing in this deck. If it was to be perfect. Forgot about that. We did not see any Firebolt. But I guess every red deck can take a Firebolt, so... But opponent is down to 5. We have 5 power on the board. We have looting, grace, land. So I would be really... Okay, Factor Fiction. Good card, but a bit too late. I think we can give him like 1 flyer and a force, or 1 flyer and a bounce. Because even if he takes care of the whole board, we could just go Grace, Grace, and then I guess we have to wait one more turn. But it feels like we will be able to get 1 damage in. And this is a example where I would like to have the chat just small to the right and not be that auto fold back every time, because I want to see what it takes. Okay, so we put Force and Thunderclap into the graveyard. So the untap 5 lands flyer will probably come down here. And then they have to have something good. Yeah, obviously if we had like, I don't know, 2 fire bolts, I guess this deck would be even more broken. But I don't think it's that usual that you have 3 Burning Vengeance, so I'm not going to complain. But obviously Firebolt is a very good card in this archetype. So Hookmaster, Drake, untap 5 lands, not irrelevant. And I guess the Peregrine Drake is a combo with Warden of Evo's Isle, because if you have 1 or 2 Wardens out, Drake costs 3 mana, untaps 5 mana, and actually ramps you, so that's pretty cool. Okay, they also have some value guys, but it's too late. So what can we do? We can go... I guess we don't have the kill yet. Okay, we can throw away the tap land maybe and the Scab. We don't need the Scab. And yeah, we can maybe Mystical Tutor for some more gas. I guess it's Deep Analysis. And then just go for the win next turn. It's so easy if you have all these cards. I mean, we have soon gone through the whole deck, and this was not even an explosive start. And we have only seen 1 Burning Vengeance so far, and still it doesn't feel like it's close to lose. Now we have, even if we ditch a land, we have both Grace Analysis and yeah. So next turn, now we just need to basically not die. So playing Mana War, bounce something that could be annoying, and next turn go for the win. We can flashback Analysis and we can Grace 2 times. So even with only 1 Burning Vengeance we can deal 6. So if they play the Aven Rift Watcher, they go up to 5, but they still die. So this at least plays around that. 4 cards, 9 mana, Peregrine Drake in hand, and 3 unknowns. I guess we just... okay, the the Wonder actually makes them all flying. Yeah, flying is... I guess flying is a weakness for the Burning Vengeance deck, so it could be pretty close. Let's see. Because we have all our creatures are on the ground. And the Wonder also makes stuff like Hookmaster flying, so well, this is just academic. Now we go for the kill. But even with the slow start against, I guess, a deck that is a weakness for this particular deck, it still feels pretty safe somehow. And the Grace finishing off our opponent. So I don't know if we have... I guess most of his stuff dies to Burning Vengeance, and if we get out 2 Burning Vengeance, I guess all of his stuff dies. But we don't have like the magic anti-fly card to board in. I just think we run this back and hope. And I guess we Dragonauts is decent against him. It's a good blocker, and if we... this is a mulligan. This is a decent start, a bit slow. Do we need another departure? I guess it's not bad. I guess this is a turn 2 looting now. But his deck wasn't super fast either. No play from our opponent. So turn 2 looting, turn 3 either Dragonauts or Burning Vengeance, depending. Departure and land, I guess. Because we need the gas from double analysis. No play. Maybe they... This could be a counterspell, so I'm not playing Burning Vengeance into a counterspell. We'll bait it with the Dragonauts. And if this doesn't hit a counterspell, then we go Burning Vengeance next turn. And this is just nice because with the Dragonauts out, we could waste a Vengeance trigger on a creature and still hit pretty hard. So that's why I like the combo of Dragonauts and all the spells and the Vengeance. Ooh, he boarded in Hydroblast. Okay, so we're in for a game then, I guess. Counter target red spell is pretty good against Burning Vengeance. So I guess we don't do anything. So right now the plan is, I guess, to win with the flyer then. Yeah, good sideboarding from the opponent. Counter target red spell, destroy target red permanent. Pretty good against us. Since we're all in, basically all in on Burning Vengeance. But we could also maybe just win this with, we'll see. Another Burning Vengeance. But we don't get to trigger it this turn, so I think just drawing cards, hitting in the air. Find a land, maybe? Yeah, and then go Silent Departure, attack for 5. Next turn, we can play Burning Vengeance, flashback, deep analysis, kill something, hit again. Yeah, it feels like we, even though the first Vengeance was countered by Hydroblast, which I did not expect that card, because there isn't a spell pierce in the format, and we have, I guess they could also have had days, but then, I mean, they can do it even if they're tapped out. Okay, Honden. So opponent has started off with hydroblasting our Burning Vengeance and played a good card with the Honden, but it still just feels like we should be able to win this. Bounces our guy, that's fine. Now we go Burning Vengeance, flashback. Mystical Tutor was a good draw. We can just find our other deep analysis. Flashback. Draw cards, kill that guy. Or do we play Weed Dragonauts? Yeah, because it's better to get the trigger from... Yeah, I think this is better. So next turn we can... we could also flashback Departure on something, kill something, hit in the air. Yeah, the combo of these two out should lead to victory, I think. Okay, that comes back. Does he have another play? I guess opponent will draw a lot of cards, but I mean, we have drawn more. So, start by drawing cards. And basically, the life we are losing, we're doing to ourselves with the deep analysis, more or less. And play a land. We could go looting or departure again, but it would be pretty nice to have memory lapse up. We also can just go tutor, so we know that we have more card draw coming. Yeah, and then we can play. Yeah, okay. So then we can play Merfolk Looter and have memory lapse up. So this will just be the other deep analysis. So tutor obviously is super here because it's basically just the spell we want all the time. And we can lapse if you place the Drake or whatever. Play Looter. And I guess I'm basically memory lapsing anything here just because we have explosive turns ahead of us with Dragonauts and Burning Vengeance out. Could this be the... Okay, Factor Fiction, but I'm actually going to memory lapse that. Just to slow him down. So then they might main phase it, but hopefully don't have mana to do something super relevant. We'll see. So they get, I guess, 2 flyers or a flyer and 2 lands. So I guess they can have the 2 cheap ones. The guide can, I guess it just pumps creatures with flying, but it seems a bit annoying. Doesn't really matter that much, I think, if our Dragonaut sticks, since we know that we have deep analysis coming, we have a stacked graveyard, we have Burning Vengeance out, so we'll see. Wonder. Okay, stays home. We have a lot of mana also, so Silent Departure is something we can loot, I guess. We don't need the wall. Yeah, we can bounce that guy, one of them, kill the other guy, attack. Yeah, because now the Burning Vengeance triggers doesn't feel like waste because we're fueling the Dragonauts at the same time. And that's actually very good. And we could also just play land loot. And I mean, doesn't matter if worst case deep analysis goes into the graveyard because we have drawn a lot of cards. And okay, this is perfect. We don't even have to throw away the analysis. We can hit for 5 again. And the next turn, no matter what, it feels like our opponent should be dead. If they don't if they play like double Rift Watcher or whatever, then it could be annoying. I feel like our opponent has had good draws, good mana, played pretty good cards, but the deck just cannot match the power level of the good Burning Vengeance versions, I think. They're not, because I mean, just at this board that he has created now, if we were close, we could just bounce one guy, kill the other guy, hit again. I mean, he's dead to the flyer, he's dead to Burning Vengeance itself. Yeah, we have a lot of ways to go, I guess. So I guess start with drawing cards. We have drawn a lot of cards, so this is, even this early, I think this is a potential favorite archetype for me. It doesn't really matter. We can, doesn't matter how we do this. We could loot, but yeah, I guess we just go for the kill with Burning Vengeance. Don't play with our food. So flashback eluding, for example, will do it. Yeah, okay, so I think this matchup could be one of the worst matchups for the deck, but it still feels like it was a pretty comfortable win. And this deck was very fun to play. I went 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. One of the easiest 3-0 I've had in a pretty long time. We faced Elves in the finals, and that matchup was even they had a very good Elf deck, but did not match up good against Burning Vengeance. And if you I have I took a screenshot of the last screen from the final, how I actually killed the Elf deck with triple Burning Vengeance out, and with just one spell, 6 damage in the upstairs. So if you want to check that out, it's on our Twitter. We're just the Loadfield Brothers. So yeah, this was the first speed draft. Tomorrow I hope we will do another regular draft. Burning Vengeance, if you get the chance to draft it, do it, because it's very fun and it's very powerful. Yeah, so, and if you even if you don't get Burning Vengeance, you can just stay within Grixis and go reanimation, control, or whatever. The 3 colors are very good. So see you later. Bye.